Do you want to be filled in a world of utopia and euphoric awesomeness with winning bunches of money? Well, if you do, and you like betting all your money away like a damn maniac, then listen to my picks, okay? First game of the week, we got the Bengals versus the Ravens. My Ravens are very, very good, and the Bengals have been struggling this year. Now, although it appears the Ravens are an unstoppable force and the Bengals are, sucking, if they beat the Baltimore Ravens, they're only a game behind them. Because Baltimore has a lot of dumb losses on their belt. They do that a lot. They like to get dumb losses. And the Ravens obviously have a better team, and the Bengals are struggling, as I've said 3 times. I'm only 40 seconds into this video. But overall, I'm going to take my Ravens to win. But again, we saw how they did against the Browns. They could easily lose this game. It's a division. Wacky shit happens. Joe Burrow's very good, obviously. So we'll see what happens there. But I think the Bengals will cover but lose ultimately. Giants versus the Panthers. As they say in the Great War, war never changes. Except for when it's 80 years later and they're still being punished. Giants versus the Panthers. Why this is in Germany? I don't know. I don't care. I'm picking games, baby. I'm going to take the Giants to cover the 6.5 spread because the Panthers had a huge win and they're satisfied for the year. And Daniel Jones will do his magic to Malik Neighbors, and Tyron Tracy's going to run the ball, and it's going to be fun. Giants win a cover. Niners, Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are an injury-prone team. They are literally turning into the San Francisco 49ers. But the San Francisco 49ers are turning more and more healthy, which is not good for the NFC. Now, they're off a bye week, and I think they're easily going to win this game, and they're unfortunately going to win by 6.5 as their spread shows. So Niners win and 6.5 spread covered. Falcons, Saints. The Saints are literally dead. They're in the ground, buried 6 feet deep. Derek Carr is wanted for crimes of manslaughter and arson in the city of New Orleans. Now the Falcons are getting up there in points, and they're actually looking like a team we thought they would look like. Good for them. They're going to win again this week against the Saints and cover. Chiefs, Broncos. The Chiefs are going to drop a game in the division. At least one this year, and I think it's going to be this Sunday against the Denver Broncos. A rookie quarterback in Bo Nix throws 150 yards, 0 passing touchdowns, and 1 interception, but rushed for 2 touchdowns and wins 16-13. Broncos beat the Chiefs in an upset. Colts, Bills. This could be a trap game here. I'm very concerned with the Colts here now. They lost to the Minnesota Vikings, but the Minnesota Vikings are very good. But the Bills are on a hot streak, and they seem to be looking too good as of late. So maybe they gotta go chim down a little bit, and I think they're gonna still win. But the Colts are gonna keep it within 1 point and cover the spread. Washington, Pittsburgh. 2 teams I did not expect to be 6-2 and 7-2 face each other in Week 10, but here we are. Who would have thought? Now, I'm obviously a Steelers hater, and I actually enjoy the Commanders a lot. They're fun to watch, and they have a rookie quarterback that's very good. So give me the Commanders to continue rolling on with a Jaden Daniels masterclass game of 3 touchdowns, rushing or passing, whatever he pleases, and they'll cover and beat the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jaguars versus the Minnesota Vikings. Why would anyone pick the Jaguars? The Jaguars are horrible, and the Minnesota defense is so goddamn good, they're gonna devour Trevor Lawrence, and he's going to die. Give me the Vikings to cover and win. Bears, Patriots. The Bears gotta bounce back eventually. As much as I think they're a little overrated, they gotta bounce back eventually, and the Patriots are terrible, so give me the Bears to win 6.5 and cover the spread and win. Yada, yada, yada. You get it. Titans, Chargers. Remember when these games were competitive and good? Remember the Titans were good? That feels like a century ago. It was actually 2 years ago, guys. It was not that long ago. But I think the Chargers are easily going to win. The Chargers are a bit of a different team. They've had glimpses of that old Chargers team, blowing games 3 minutes left, doing some wacky plays, but most of the time they're different. I feel like when they face bad teams, they'll blow them out, which they never usually did, but now they're doing a lot now, and I think they're going to blow out the damn Titans. Dallas versus the Eagles. Dak Prescott is on IR. Cooper Rush is starting, and it is a 7-point favorite for the Eagles. The Cowboys have not won a home game since they beat Detroit on New Year's Eve, where they should have lost, ironically. Now the Eagles are 7-point favorites, and I think the Dallas defense is going to be a little kick in the butt this week. I think they're going to play better just because Dak's out. They got to step up, and Mike is back. So I think they're going to play better, but I think the Eagles will just win because I think their offense is absolutely horrendous. And Jonathan Mingo. Oh my goodness gracious. Jonathan Mingo. Oh man. Give me the Cowboys defense to play very good the first 3 quarters, but then let up a late touchdown and lose by 3 points. Competitive loss, but a loss at that. Jets, Cardinals. The Cardinals are very hot, but the Jets just beat the Texans and have a really good win. Maybe they'll get some steam, and I hate to say it, but I think they will, and I think the Jets are going to win another game, beating the Cardinals and covering the spread. Lions, Texans. The Texans are home off 10 days of rest, which is thankfully good, because if they were off 7 days in Detroit, I'd pick Detroit by 30 points. But since they're home and they have 10 days off, I'm going to say they lose by 10 points. I'm going to say Detroit wins 30-20. The Texans are injured, and their team is, again, a good team, not a great team. there you have it. Monday night game, the Dolphins versus the Rams. The Dolphins are literally hanging on by a thread. One more loss and they're cooked. They lose this game against the Rams, they're going to be out of the playoff contention for good, in my opinion, and I think they will. The Rams win, go to 5-4. After starting 2-4, the Rams, injured as shit, are back to a winning record, and that's my predictions, everybody. If you're wondering what Marcus picked this week, Marcus had a headache and he didn't do it, Marcus. Marcus, how are you feeling right now? You see, he has a headache. I got a headache too now. So thank you for watching, everybody. Please enjoy the football this week, and keep your money safe in your pockets and out of those damn gambling sites. Unless you want to win a gajillion dollars, then go right ahead. Goodbye.